Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to this week's episode of Maconomics. I'm your host, Ross Mack, and I'm here to try to help you get to the bag. We got a new caller calling. Talk to me what you got.
Hey Ross, it's Sky from the Shy. Listen, I've been hearing about this good old Bitcoin, and you know me, Sky, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So listen, do I need to really be putting my nail, gas, and life savings money up in this good old Bitcoin? Tell me, what's up?
Hey man, amazing question, man. First things first, I don't recommend, selling everything to go buy it. Definitely don't put your life savings in it. But I do believe Bitcoin is going to be valuable long term, right? So first, let's answer, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a type of cryptocurrency, almost like the new digital gold. And the reason it's so important is because it's decentralized, right? Meaning that there's no central bank that can actually control the overall supply. There's no middleman, there's no government that can control it. And so when you think about why Bitcoin has been going so crazy as of late, understand this. It has a finite supply, right? There are only 21 million Bitcoin that are going to be available in the world. And when you think about it, everybody is not going to be able to own Bitcoin, right? It's way more than 21 million people in the world. So think about it like real estate, right? At the end of the day, if everybody wanted to get a crib in, Central Park or Hollywood or somewhere like that, Rodeo Drive, like it's only so much, right? Finite. So the more people that want to be there, therefore, the values of the prices are going to go up, right? The values of the homes go up. The same thing with Bitcoin, right? But let's actually talk about why, right? Why, companies like MicroStrategy with MicroSaylor actually getting involved and also, investing, cash on their company's balance sheets. Because a lot of people are looking at Bitcoin as an inflation hedge, right? Every year, inflation is going up, right? And because interest rates are so low, and because so much money is being pumped into the economy to try to stimulate, the American economy, like inflation is going to have to go up, right? Just think about it. This past year, 2020, 20% of all the US dollars were actually created in 2020. So meaning a lot of new money was put into the system and therefore inflation is going to have to go up. So people are looking at Bitcoin as like, yo, it's a decent little asset. I could just park my cash in and actually get good return, and it's going to outpace inflation, right? And so at the end of the day, I want to say you had Jack Dorsey and Jay-Z now just getting involved, creating a little Bitcoin fund where they bought like maybe 500 coins or something. JP Morgan came out saying they believe, long term is going to be over 146,000. Now let's talk about, why it's been going so crazy, right? Just a couple weeks ago, you had Elon Musk come out like, man, I'm about to put $1.5 billion off Tesla's balance sheet into Bitcoin. Right after that, Bitcoin just kept going crazy, past 40,000, past 50,000. And the reality is it's starting to get more popularized, starting to get more people involved and starting to get more generally accepted, right? It's being accepted as a different means of payment, right? Just MasterCard now saying they're going to allow people to process and, purchase Bitcoin there. PayPal, Square. You could actually buy goods on like Etsy and Overstock and things of that sort. Bitcoin is something that I believe is going to be a currency of the future. I believe that you definitely want to do your research and continue to look at it and see how you can get involved, right? So next you ask yourself, how can you buy cryptocurrencies, right? How can you buy Bitcoin? There are a few ways you can get it, right? You could obviously, use stuff like Cash App. They have the ability to buy Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on there. Robinhood allows you to do it as well as Coinbase. It's another, more popular kind of crypto exchange. But the reality is I want to debunk one myth though. Sure, Bitcoin costs over $50,000. You don't need $50,000 to go buy one. You can buy fractions of Bitcoins, right? I think a lot of people stay out because you think you need that much money. No, you can buy a fraction, right? You can literally buy some Bitcoin for $100, for $200, $1,000, right? You'll be owning a fraction of Bitcoin. At the end of the day, I do want you to understand there are a lot of risks associated with Bitcoin, right? And cryptocurrencies for that matter, right? It is very volatile. As quick as it could go up, as quick as it could come down. And so just understand, right? I tell people definitely don't put a large percentage of your portfolio in it, but I do believe your portfolios should have a little exposure to it because the end of the day, it's part of the future. It's a finite amount, right? Just pure supply demand. The price is going to continue to go up. Like I said, JP Morgan believe it's over 146,000 and no telling what it's going to be in 5 years, 10 years from now. So I don't want you to look back 5 years from now like, dang, I should have bought some. Definitely look into it. But man, great question. Next caller, talk to me, what you got?
Quick disclaimer, it's your boy Ross Mack. I'm just trying to elevate and educate. Damn sure ain't trying to play ahead. So if you lose some money messing around with me, it ain't my fault. So if you want to learn how to invest the right way and invest in the right companies, come join the Maconomics Club. If you go back and look at all the Maconomics videos, I already been telling y'all what was the best companies to invest in. This time around, I'm going to show you firsthand. Come join the Maconomics Club. Link in bio. Let's get to the bag.